The following movie was rated PG.
What's up guys, Anthony here, aka The Protector, back with another video on my video game finds at Game Exchange once again in Orange, Connecticut. Decided to go into Game Exchange today. I usually go once a week, sometimes I try and go twice a week just to see what they have in stock. And most of the stuff that I got is normally there. I just finally decided to pick it up and add to my collection. While I was there, I did the usual buy 3 games for $7.95, get 1 free. It's awesome. They always take care of me when I'm there. So basically today I got the most expensive game of the $7.95, the one that was actually $7.95 I got for free. And the other games I got were just like under $5, except for one game that was $15. So that one wasn't even part of the bundle at all. But I'm just going to go over what I got, and so this way you guys can see what I picked up, and let me know if they're good games. Some of them I played, some I haven't played, some I haven't beaten when I used to have them, but I just wanted to get a good selection of games today, and some of the ones I found I don't normally see there, but picked them up anyway. So let's just get started with it. The first one that I picked up is actually a Game Boy game. I have it for NES. I want to pick it up for Super NES and for N64, but haven't done that yet. So I picked it up for Game Boy. I'm probably never going to play it on my Game Boy Color because of the fact that I just don't really like the screen on it, but I'll probably play it on my Super Game Boy for my SNES. And the first game I picked up was Paperboy for the Game Boy. I'm sure most of you remember this game for the NES. It was probably one of the most addictive games. It wasn't that hard to really understand how to play it. It was just very addictive because of how much fun it actually was. All you do is ride a bike up the street, try and avoid things attacking you, and just throw papers in either at the doorstep or in the mailbox to get bonus points. But we all know that most of us would try and throw them through the windows of the house, or try and hit the old couple on the swing on their porch and hit everything else because it was just so much fun to play. And there was also a part, I don't remember if it was in the NES version or the Super NES, but I remember a version of Paperboy where you actually had, like, at the end of the road where normally you would just finish, there was actually like a kind of like an obstacle course, but it was stuff that you could throw papers at to get bonus points. It was like targets and things like that. So if you remember which version it was in, it might have been in all of them, I just don't remember. Just leave comments down below and let me know, so this way I'm fully aware of what version it was actually in. The next game I picked up was an NES game. Now it's actually kind of funny. I went there, and normally I buy like 2 or 3 NES games, a couple Super Nintendo, PlayStation, whatever it may be. But this is the first time that I've actually gone and I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different games, and none of them were on the same console. I was really trying to find stuff just to buy, I guess, but none of them I had, so they're all good to add to my collection. The next game that I picked up, I know nothing about, never heard of it. It wasn't that expensive, it was like $3 there. I'm going to try the game out and see how it is. If you know anything about this game, please leave comments below letting me know about the game. Is it good just to have for my collection? Does the game suck completely? Don't even bother playing it. Just let me know what you guys think. The game is called Deadly Towers. Don't know much about it. The artwork on the cover looks pretty cool, but I don't really know anything else besides that. The next game that I picked up was one of a franchise that I follow so much. I played almost every version of the game, except for the newer one on PlayStation 3, which I'm planning on picking up. The game that I picked up was Twisted Metal 4. Whoops. Twisted Metal 4, there we go. The PlayStation versions to me were a lot better than the versions for PS2, and I think that's all that it was. Yeah, PS1 and PS2. I like the versions on PS1 better, even though I think the only one for PS2 was Twisted Metal Black. Just the graphics were kind of corny on it, but it was just a lot of fun to play. So that's why I bought that one. The next game I picked up was it's an action game, action adventure, whatever you want to call it. I would say action. For PS2, I plan on buying the HD collection for PS3 or 360. I can't remember which one the HD collection is for. I think it's for PS3. But I'm gonna buy all the separate games for PS2 as well, just so I have them for my collection. And the one I picked up today was Devil May Cry, which is an awesome action game. Kind of reminds me of an early version of like what God of War was like with the action. The controls are real smooth on it. Absolutely love the gameplay. I've never beaten the game, that's why I picked it up, because I wanted to play through it and actually finally beat it. And the last game that I picked up was for my 3DS, but it's a DS game. It's one of the Zelda games that I've never actually played yet. It's actually most of the Zelda games I've played, except for a couple on the Game Boy, like Oracle of Ages, I think it's called, and Oracle of something else. Those I've never played, and I've never played the ones for the DS. So the first one I'm adding to my collection that I'm going to play is actually Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Looks really good. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Wind Waker with the cell shading, which I actually liked Wind Waker. I haven't beat it yet. I have it for my GameCube, but I just haven't beaten the game yet. So I figured I'll try out the one for my my Nintendo DS and actually complete the game and see how it is, because I've heard good things about Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, but I've never actually played either of them. So I figured, why not? Let me try it out and, you know, beat the game and just add it more to my Zelda series, because that's actually the Zelda franchise is probably the one franchise that I follow the most. Besides, I kind of followed Mega Man, not as much as Zelda, but I still followed it. So I figured add the 5 games that I got today, add them to my collection, and, you know, just keep it going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, give it a like, subscribe, leave comments, everything. And I will be back soon. I'm actually going to the midnight release for Resident Evil 6, so I might be doing an unboxing for that one, because I'm getting the Resident Evil archives for the 360. So I'll probably do a video and have that up probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm actually working late tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll have it up tomorrow or the next day, but you will see a video for the unboxing of Resident Evil. So until next time, guys, take care.